Hey, y'all, Jesus is Lord. Word still works. It always will. You know, in fact, even Jesus said, heaven and earth pass away, but my word shall never pass away. So when I say the word works, it really does. Now, I want to go back to this thing over there in Luke chapter 17, where the disciples said, Lord, give us more faith. And Jesus didn't say, okay, I'll give you more faith. He said, if you had faith, as a grain of mustard seed, you would say to this sycamore tree, be plucked up by the root and planted into the sea, and it will obey you. Now, the it there is your faith, which will cause the tree to be plucked up, placed in the sea. And the reason Jesus said put it in the sea is that you'll never see it again. You ought to be able to speak to your problems, however big they are, and get them so far removed that you don't even remember them anymore. I had a little counseling session today with somebody, and in the counseling, I went back to something that took place a long time ago, but truthfully, I couldn't remember all the details. I couldn't remember the names because that thing has been so removed that I don't ever think about it. It's gone, forgiven, forgotten. Well, I want to talk to you about this. Jesus, in that same phrase, said if you had a servant that went out and plowed all day and came in by and by, you wouldn't say, sit down and feed yourself. You wouldn't thank him for that. You would tell him to go do something else. Now, I call that faith the servant. God gave you the gift of faith, and he gave it to you to use for your benefit. And when you get through using it, send it back out to do something else. Now watch. I'm not trying to be funny here. You're believing God for $1,000, okay? And that faith gets it, and you get that $1,000. Don't just sit around and say, whoa, thank you, Jesus, glory to God. Now, yes, you're going to do that. But then send it back out to get some more. Don't just sit. For instance, you've been believing God for healing in your body. Well, once that healing comes, then don't just sit around and say, well, thank God I'm healed. Go ahead and start exercising your faith right now to be in divine health so that you don't have any more physical problems. Keep your faith active every day. Now, watch this. Pat went to the store, and while she was gone, I cut the grass. I mean, you know, I just cut the grass. She didn't come back and say, oh, baby, you cut the grass. Oh, I'm so glad you cut the grass. That's my reasonable service. That's what I'm supposed to do. And so why should I expect her to thank me for that which is my reasonable service? Well, when your faith does something for you, you don't have to get all emotional and thank God for it and all that kind of stuff. That's its reasonable service, and send it back out to do something else. That's faith, your servant. God gave you his faith, the God kind of faith that you can change everything with, and don't let it sit around and do nothing. So until I'm with you tomorrow, you remember all day, Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works.